Hello, good morning students. In this class we will discuss on superposition theorem. Superposition theorem, first of all we should know the criteria of this theorem. It is used to solve electrical circuit. It is used to solve the electrical circuit. It is used to solve the electrical circuit which have more than one energy source, which have more than one energy source. One energy source. Second criteria is that elements in the circuit should be linear. So it is applicable to only linear circuit. So there are two criteria of this theorem. One is there should be more than one independent energy source, and second is the circuit element should be linear. So here linearity means the element whose response to excitation ratio should be constant. Such as linear elements are RLC, resistance, inductance and capacitance are the linear elements in the circuit. Now the statement of this theorem is in a linear electrical network in a linear electrical network having more than one independent source, having more than one independent source, energy source. The response in any branch, response means there may be voltage or current. So response in any branch is the algebraic sum of all the responses. Is the algebraic sum of all the responses due to all individual sources, due to each individual source, acting along in the circuit, and other sources are replaced by their internal resistance, internal resistance means if there is current source, current source should be open circuited, open circuited, and voltage source short circuited, short circuited. In this way, in a linear electrical network having more than one independent energy source, so the response in any branch is the algebraic sum of all the responses due to each individual source acting alone in the circuit, and other sources are replaced by their internal resistance. Simply meaning is that if there are more than one independent sources in the circuit and we have to calculate current in any branch, so we will calculate current due to each individual source in that branch, and after that we will algebraic sum of all the current obtained due to each individual source in the circuit. So this is the statement of superposition theorem. Next, we take an example. Question is, there is a voltage source and a resistance in this way. This is the circuit. 10 volt, 2 ohm, 2 ohm, 3 ampere, 1 ohm and 3 ohm. 1 ohm and 3 ohm. In this question, we have to calculate the value of current I in 3 ohm. Question is, find the value of current, find the value of current I in 3 ohm resistance using superposition theorem. Using superposition theorem. Superposition theorem. So in this question, first of all, we see that there are two sources. One is voltage source and second is current source. So according to the statement of superposition theorem, we have to calculate the value of current I in 3 ohm resistance. So first we take voltage source in the circuit and current source is replaced by its internal resistance. Now the new circuit, first we take voltage source in the circuit. So due to voltage source, current in 3 ohm will be calculated as 10 volt, 2 ohm, 2 ohm. Current source will be open circuited because internal resistance of a current source, ideal current source, is infinite. 3 ohm and 1 ohm. This is the simple circuit. Now due to 10 volt source, current I, suppose this is I dash. So current due to source I is equal to V upon R, where R is the equivalent resistance at the terminal of voltage source. So equivalent resistance V is equal to 10 volt and equivalent resistance at the terminal of voltage source is 3 plus 1, that is 4 ohm. 4, 2, these are in parallel, and with 2 ohm these are in series. So we can write 2 plus 2 parallel 4. So this is 10 upon 2 plus 2 into 4, 2 plus 4. So next is 10 plus 2, 8 divided by 6, 4 by 3, 3 into 2, that is equal to 6. So 6 plus 4 divided by 3, or 10 upon 10 by 3. This is the 3 ampere. Now the current I is equal to 3 ampere. And we have to find I dash. So according to current division rule, I dash is equal to, what is current division rule? Current division rule states that if we have to calculate the value of current in this branch, then put the resistance of other branch which is in parallel to that branch, and then total resistance into total current. So here we write 2 upon 2 plus 4 into 3. So value is 2 plus 6 divided by 3, 2, 3 is 1 ampere. And the value of current is I dash is 1 ampere, and direction is clockwise. Now in step second, we take current source in the circuit and we will replace voltage source with its equivalent resistance. So in next step, second is we take current source in the circuit. Current source, then voltage source is short circuited. Now our circuit is modified in this way. Suppose current is I double dash. This is 3 ampere. Now we have to find I double dash due to current source of 3 ampere in the branch of 3 ohm. First we can replace these two branches are in parallel. So equivalent branch will be 1 ohm, because parallel is 2 into 2 plus 2, 4 divided by 4 is equal to 1 ohm. So equivalent is 1 ohm, 3 ampere, and this is 1 ohm plus 3 ohm. Total is 4 ohm. Current is I double dash. Now similarly here we use current division rule and we find the value of current I double dash due to current source. So that value of current I double dash is 1 divided by 1 plus 4 into 3. Here we see that 2 1 of 3 plus 1 4 and into 3 ampere. So here I double dash value is the value of current I double dash. What is the value of I double dash? 1 upon 5 into 3. This is the value of current due to 3 ohm, 3 volt, 3 ampere. Not 3, this is 10 ampere. 3 ampere. Due to 3 ampere, the current is equal to 3 divided by 5. That may be 0.6 ampere. And direction is clockwise. So total current or net current in 3 ohm, net current in 3 ohm, I is equal to I dash plus I double dash, that is 1 plus 0.6 equal to 1.6. So this is the procedure to calculate the value of current using superposition theorem. So thank you for today class.